Hi, we are very pleased to welcome you to tourism.tv during this Connect 2015. As part of the new Ryanair, always getting better, and its focus on improved services like luggage flexibility, new website, what does Ryanair has in store for the future?
What does Ryanair have in store for the future? We have a lot more innovations that our customers will love. So this coming year, we're going to be launching a new website in October that we think is going to be probably the best website for any airline in Europe. Also, in-flight, customers can expect to see a lot of change. We're changing the interiors of the aircraft, we're introducing a new in-flight menu, and Ryanair crew will be wearing new uniforms. All of this while we're also adding a lot more primary airports. About half of the airports that we will grow in the coming 5 years will be primary airports. So that means even more choice for our customers in the coming year, which they will love.
Also, new interior, new cabin crew outfit, any new innovations and branding improvement planned?
Yes, the interiors of the aircraft, as I mentioned, will be quite different. So we're going to be toning down the amount of yellow that we have in the interiors of the plane, introducing new seats that will give customers more room, and there are several other changes that we're looking at which will ultimately give customers a more pleasant experience while they're flying with us.
Talking about the airports, you have a new strategy focusing on larger hubs like in Lisbon and Roma. Does Ryanair progressively disengage from small regional airports to come to big airports like CDG in Paris?
Well, over the next 5 years, about half of our growth will be at primary airports. Over the next 9 years, we want to grow from 80 million customers 2 years ago to 160 million customers. So Ryanair will achieve so much growth that there is enough growth for both secondary airports and primary airports. So, this coming year we will grow from 90 to 100 million customers. That's 10 million new customers on Ryanair. That about half of that will be primary airports, and about half of that is new growth at secondary airports. So there's absolutely enough growth for all types of airports with Ryanair over the coming year and years ahead.
We heard about Ryanair expanding to new countries like Russia, Ukraine or Israel. What is the status?
We are always looking at new markets to grow to. In the next year, Germany will be a big focus of our growth. That's adding new frequency, new routes and new airports in Germany. The Eastern Mediterranean is also an area of great interest to us. That's Greece, that is Cyprus, that's Turkey at the right point in time, and also countries like Israel. And then also Russia and other countries become interesting once the political situation is stable. Today we operate 73 bases, 30 different markets, and we of course would like to grow that, and we're open to growing that in whatever way we can across Europe.
Last year Ryanair announced its usual overall growth except from the French market. What is the reason and the explanation behind these figures?
Well, we're a significant airline in France. Every year we will have about 8 million customers coming to and from 30 plus airports in France. We would like to grow significantly in France. We have a very strong seasonal summer business in France, bringing a lot of people from all over Europe to the south of France. We would like to add more primary airports at the right point in time in France, including Paris potentially. What it depends on is us getting good deals from airports. It depends on consumer demand, and essentially it depends on us having enough aircraft. Our single biggest issue in the past 2 years has been demand for Ryanair between airports and consumers has been stronger than the number of new aircraft that we've had. So we're very excited to have new aircraft in the coming years, and that will allow us to potentially grow the business that we have in France, which we'd like to do.
One last question. What does represent this Connect here in Ireland for you?
It's a good opportunity to meet a lot of airports and meet other airlines, to hear about what are their challenges and what are the opportunities that they see. I think there's a huge amount of interest in Ryanair and our Always Getting Better program. I think Ryanair within the airline business, be you an airport or be you an airline, has demonstrated that if you listen to customers, you can really make some big changes. So a lot of airports and other airlines want to talk to us in terms of the changes that we've made. So it's a good opportunity to connect with airports for us and see how we can both grow our business together.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, thank you very much.